Proud parents, faculty, friends, and family, I am delighted to speak today on behalf of the Plattsburgh High School class of 2013, and at the same time extremely terrified. When a classmate asked me if I wanted to speak at graduation, my first thought was, you want me to speak at graduation and tell people about how they should go about their lives when I don't even know how to go about my own? You're funny. I was afraid of giving that speech that would require the audience members to continually glance at their watches. I was afraid I'd give the speech where my classmates once again hoped that the fumes from a nearby plant would flood the gym, allowing everyone to go home. I was afraid of failure. But a couple days later, I realized something that gave me a glimmer of hope to give this speech. Everyone should fail. Yep, that's right. You are graduating today and I am telling you to fail. It has been imprinted in your mind since you can remember to believe that you should always try to the best of your abilities and beyond to achieve success. But I am telling you to fail. You may be asking yourself, if I've made it this far, why are you telling me to drop all that now to fail? And I will tell you exactly why. Failure equals success. It is a simple equation that is naturally more complex, but with the variable you can make it as simple as you want and hide the scary stuff that comes along with it. Or, I suppose we can change the equation slightly so we don't have to deal with calculus at all. Yes, okay. New equation. The absolute value of failure equals success. When you take one's failure, which you would most likely look at as a negative outcome, and combine it with its absolute value, which in this case is turning failure into a positive outcome, one will become successful. This equation could be named Seuss's theorem, King's axiom, Honda's law, Disney's conjecture, the principle of Lucille, or Sanders' equation. Dr. Seuss, one of everyone's favorite children's book author, was rejected by over 27 publishing companies before his first book, And Something I Saw on Mulberry Street, was finally published by the Vanguard Press in 1937. Stephen King, the acclaimed horror novel author, became so frustrated from writing his first novel, Carrie, that he threw the manuscript in the trash. Thank goodness for his wife, who found it and pushed him to continue with the novel. 1 million copies were sold of that novel that was once garbage. So Chiro Honda was denied an engineering job at Toyota and was unemployed. Honda then began creating motorcycles and started his own automobile business. Walt Disney was told that using a mouse was the most ridiculous thing and that a giant mouse on the screen would terrify him. Well, I would say anything was terrifying, and that giant mouse worked out pretty well for him. Lucy wasn't always loved either. Lucille Ball was told by her personal agent to pursue a new career before getting her big break. After being rejected by over 1,000 restaurants, Harlan David Sanders sold chicken that would make his face famous to Americans as the KFC Colonel. Although these people were all on completely different life tracks, they all have something in common. They weren't the snowplow stand figure skaters that cried to their parents when they fell, asked to get off the ice and never returned for another lesson. They were the skaters that, after collapsing on the hard stone ice, would give their best attempt at standing up once more, sometimes needing to ask for help, after realizing that melted ice had led through all 3 layers of their pants, and would still enthusiastically grin and widely shake their hands in the air to their parents in the rink bleachers. Be that kid. Be the kid that gets back on his feet, even if it means marching a few steps more to topple over again. Because that kid is the kid that fits into the equation and achieves success. My favorite definition of success comes from the Oxford Dictionary, which is as follows. The accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Nowhere in this part of the definition does it mention wealth or power or anything of the sort. It simply implies that when one reaches their goal or does what they intended, they are successful. Another variable in that complex equation is happiness. If you aren't trying to enjoy what you're doing in your everyday career, make a change in your life. If you're sitting behind a desk and you'd rather be flying a plane, make a change. If you're defending criminals and you'd rather be fighting for the good guy, make a change. No one is ever stuck. You are only stuck if you think you're stuck. But as soon as you relax and stop feeling as though you're being strangled by the devil's snare, you will escape. In the event that you don't remember a word that I've said so far today, I would to new amazing things, remembering the words of one of my favorite authors, J.K. Rowling. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default. Congratulations, class of 2013. Now go out there and fail.